So the first thing I decided I was going to show y'all was the broody hens, because we have an over excess. We have 3 actually. 2 in here that we have to move. This is Sable. She's actually in a batch from the batch that we hatched last year. It's not often that you see Americanas go broody because they are so domesticated that it's the broody trait has almost been bred out of them. So when one goes broody, it's really special. We got a broody hen right here. Baby, I'm sure y'all know her. She's been a broody hen before. She's broody hen number 2. She actually went broody and then kind of got out of it. Alright, so we're in broody area number 2. This is where we're going to be moving all our broodies, our broody hens. This is basically an old rabbit hutch that we have deemed broody worthy. So right now we're keeping Lois and Miss Hen in here, and then this is another thing that I'm gonna have to clean out because we're gonna move Sable in here. We have one more broody in here that we haven't discussed, and that is Ruby. Ruby lives in here. We moved her last night in here because, 3 broodies take up a lot of room in the nest box. But this is Ruby. She's a BLRW. It's kind of dark so you can't see her, so I might throw a picture up there of a broody, or a BLRW. BLRW is just an abbreviated name for blue-laced red Wyandotte. It makes it much easier to say. So that's what we call them, BLRWs. Anybody who owns them probably does. That is Lois. No, she is a special chicken because she is blind in one eye. See how that eye is all white and covered over? It's because she got pecked in the eye and now she's blind in that eye completely. She actually started to lose vision about a month ago, and it's just steadily gone downhill. But she's still laying a good egg every day. We just can't keep her in the same area with the chickens, but since the chicken pen is right over there, she does pretty okay by herself. That was our temporary goat shed. That's going to be a surprise that we're gonna hold to the end because there's something extremely special. It's just over my head, but look, we are getting figs, and it's producing a lot. You can see them all over the place. And then here we have our fruit trees. These are Miho Satsumas, I believe, and they're pretty big as well. So, but there's it compared to the fig tree. So, y'all are seeing a piece of history right here. This is a cast iron bell. This is a huge bell. I can barely pick it up, otherwise I would and ring it for you, but it's loud. You'll see we're gonna hang it up this summer. This is our garden. I think this is the herb garden, and then we have a bunch of raised beds. But this is our bell tower. It's gonna have 2 arms sticking off the front, and the bell's gonna stick off of there. Right now we're just waiting for the ground to settle. This is my fish pond. I think they're all in the gutter, so you can't see them right now. This is Rosie. She's my rose bush that we got at the Rose Emporium. I think the name is Felicia, but I'm not sure. It's really pretty. This is our arbor, and we made it out of cattle panels. This is also another summer project that we've done. Forget the plant that we're growing on it. Otawacha or something like that, I don't know. All right, so now we're going to our special animal pen. Before we do that, let's talk about this fence. It's a beautiful fence, isn't it? We put it up all by ourselves and with a tractor. Took me, Dad, and my sister to put it up. We did that whole side of the property. You can see the H post right there, and it goes all along there, all the way to the corner. And then we We put it all the way along the back side of the property behind the barns and all the way to our benchmark. And then we put up 2 more fences, go all the way down and meet the other fence, and all the way down and meet that fence. That's their castle. That might give you a hint. And I know the video doesn't show it, but the sun is shining through the trees right now and it is really gorgeous. It's basically a little thing they can climb on, and they have a little gate back here because our big special animal likes to scratch her side on the fence, but it's barbed wire, so she cut her side open. So we put this up here. It's an old gate, so they can scratch on it. And then they can just hop up here and hang out. They drink a lot of water. So what we have here is just a frame that we use, and then this is my grandmother's old water heater that we replaced and stuff, and they let us have the old one. So we cut it in half long ways this way, and then we cut it in half again, and Dad had Hob, my cousin, weld the end back on. So it's a small watering trough. We put about 5 gallons in it, but they also drink out of this one. That's 2 gallons. That one gets drained pretty quick. So then we have their shed. It's completely made out of pallets. We also have a concrete footer around the bottom that we laid, just because we wanted to make sure it can withstand really heavy weather. We put 2, I think, 42 by 12 pallets on the sides, and I don't remember the measurements for the big long pallets. 3 42 by 12s on the back side. And then on this end, we took some old spare pallets and just put bars up. Made them match up as well as he could with the bars on the pallets. We've got a little awning off the side so they don't have to eat in the rain. Goats don't like rain. This is Shakur. It means black in Hebrew, and he's the youngest, and he is so sweet and for sale. So if you want to buy him or know somebody who wants a baby goat, let me know. And he's really sweet. He's just a little gentleman, and I love his little flare because it looks like a little side part. It's so cute. Before I introduce you to the oldest of the baby goats, I want to introduce you to Mama, and she's just an angel. She's the sweetest, huh? Tell them how sweet you are. And she's got the cutest little beard. I don't know if you saw it or not, but she has a beard. And this is Carbon, and look how similar they look. That they look so similar. And yes, that's Dixie. She's trying to get leaves, and I am being attacked. This is Gadol. He is the middle child. He was born not breathing because he was waiting for Big Brother to get out, and he just headbutted the camera. Not very hard, but yeah. He was actually, I think we have a picture I can pull up, but this eyelid, his eyelid was, I don't know if you saw that at all, but his eyelid it was curved in. I've got a knot of goats on me, so I'm probably going to stand up now. His eye was curved in. And so Richard, who has been farming goats, not the same kind, but he's been doing goats for like 20 years. He said all you gotta do is pull the eyelid down and slice it. Kind of like an ingrown fingernail, how you shave the top off. What are you doing, big boy? And as you can see, he's recovered fairly well. Now we're, look at that. Now we are struggling with a diaper rash epidemic. Stop trying to eat everything. You can't even eat yet. But yeah, diaper rash. Basically, the mom licks their hiney too much trying to get the poop off, and it leaves it raw. So we are dealing with diaper rash problems right now. Ah! So these two are uber friendly. Carbon is a mama's boy, just like Dixie right here. So they were triplets, 3 boys, Carbon, Gadol, and Shakur. So I hope you enjoyed the little tour of our farm. I had a lot of fun filming it, and I had a lot of fun getting attacked by baby goats. So